Okay, imagine you are in charge of an art and design, arts and craft class for kids, and it's time to clean up. So let's say the kids were dealing with glitter, and you vacuum the days, you do a thorough cleaning, and you think you got all the glitter cleaned up. The next few minutes, it still somehow magically shows up on the table. Somehow it shows up on the floor everywhere, even after you're cleaned up. If any of you have ever worked in arts and crafts with children with glitter, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Glitter shows up everywhere. It shows up on children's clothes, in their hair, in their fingernails. It shows up in in their shoes, like in the bottom. Glitter is hard to get rid of, and apparently, so are the Obamas returning to the political scene. So, hi, my name is Candace, and I am now conducting my own video blog here on YouTube where I'll talk about various situations, life situations. I'll talk about my faith in God and ranging from those things into politics and basically just giving life advice in general. So, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, check out my other videos. If you like what you see, please subscribe. And so, yes, this is quite a journey for me. I got into blogging after I switched my major, which I love doing. I love graphic design, but it was just too time consuming. I switched to business and marketing. Still a lot of work, but a lot less time consuming. I actually have time to do a lot of other things. So, and now video blogging is one of them. So, again, my subject for today is basically Obama returning to the political scene to endorse Joe Biden. And I forgot to mention the other day that now Bernie Sanders, after dropping out, he now turned around and endorsed Joe Biden as well, which I thought was really strange because Biden and Sanders are very, if you have watched throughout the months, they are two of the most bitter rivals in politics right now um, when it came to running for president. So, here are my 3 points I want to go over. Number one, Obama enters the scene. Is this an attempt to pander to black voters to pull them back away from being Republicans or voting for Trump? Number two, with all this happening, it goes to show how desperate the Democratic Party is in getting Biden to win by getting his bitter rival Sanders to endorse him, and now the Obamas, they're back on the scene. I guess they took a break from Netflix to come back into the political arena to endorse Biden. And number three, these Democrats will stop at nothing to get their vote, to get their point across, which is basically they don't want Trump to win. And they think they're doing us a favor, but really what they're doing is they're angering America more and more by the minute. Because recently they just denied the release of the stimulus checks that was supposed to aid small businesses in times like this and to aid families in general. So that lets you know where the Democratic Party's priorities are. It is not in America; it's within themselves. So, again, those are my 3 points, and I will further speculate on the first one with Obama re-entering the scene. I'm like, okay, if you have to bring the Obamas back to the scene, it just shows you that Biden by himself could not run a campaign by himself. As you can see that this man is evidently senile and appears to be out of touch with reality, out of touch with this what's going on in the current realm of things. This man is just, you can just see he's just like all out of sorts. And I don't think people feel comfortable with someone like in that condition running our country. So it's just like, is this another pathetic attempt to just sway voters over by putting Obama back into the scene? So, secondly, Joe Biden is extremely creepy. Y'all know about the story about him in the swimming pools and his hairy legs. Okay, that's very creepy. He was, and then not only that, he was trying to pander to blacks, which is another failed attempt that the Democrats love doing. They love to do race pandering, and all that has failed. So now they have just negated the fact that this man is very creepy, and also that he's very racist. Because what politician signed a 1994 crime bill that led to mass black incarceration, and with the aid of the Clintons and a few others, like, come on, like seriously, it's just like another, it's like they're just another attempt to just try to blindside people. People know what's going on. They see that this man is just out of sorts and just not fit for president. And number three, again, these Democrats will stop at nothing to get Trump out of office. And in doing so, they are hurting their own country by doing this. They don't care how it affects us. They don't care how we are out of jobs and things now. It's just ridiculous. And more is coming out in the wash, along with like how the Democrats are holding America back from moving forward. And now it's more and more coming out in the news and social media about basically the Democrats were in conjunction with China in creating this virus. And now there's speculations going around saying that this virus was created in a Wuhan district in China, and it's been like the coronavirus is out for a year, but somehow the pandemic got out of control, and this is why now we're in a state of emergency because the government did something that they pretty much bit off more than they can chew now, and so now they're trying to get us all in the panic mode for something that they should have not done in the first place. So all this stuff is coming on the wash. You see these movie stars. You see that the shows are being canceled. There's a scene with Ellen DeGeneres where she's talking. She was. They said that she was canceled because of what she said about living in jail in comparison to actual being in jail when she's living in like a multi-million-dollar home. So people are saying they were offended by that, and that's why our show got canceled. But I think it's more as to why our show got canceled because if you look online, these movie stars and stuff, they have these blank profiles. They're posting these weird videos. They're in these weird rooms, and like they seem like they are just not something. Like I said, something is up. Something is about to go down because things are really coming out in the wash. So, with that being said, it's a lot at stake. And again, I just, beyond my wildest dreams, with all the craziness going on in 2020, I did not think that Obama would be back on the scene endorsing Joe Biden. I just didn't think that. But number one, nobody remembered or knew who Joe Biden was until Obama had him as vice president. And this is the only reason that they're bringing the Obamas back on is basically so they're trying to remind the liberal population and mostly some of the blacks. Oh, we need your votes. We need your votes to to get Biden to win. And it's like it's just so pathetic that they still attempt to do this. The Democrats have tried numerous failed attempts at race pandering and it has backfired in their face each and every time. And here they are again doing the same exact thing with the Obamas, bringing them back in like as if that's going to make black people be like, oh, well, the Obamas are here, everything's going to be okay. No, it isn't because people are now waking up and seeing the corruption that happened under the previous administration and the big mess that Trump had to clean up afterwards. Like I said again, the Obamas are synonymous to glitter in the arts and crafts world. You think you've cleaned it up, and the next thing you look up, it's back on your floor. It's back on your children's clothes. It's still stuck in your children's hair. Try getting glitter out of a child's hair. It is the hardest thing to do. It just does not come out. You have to wash, and it just still clings. So, like I said, it seems like after all the washing and the cleaning of the swamp that Trump has done, here comes the Obamas. Just showed up like a big splash of glitter on the table. Here we are again. And I'm like, really, guys? Really? Are you for real? I mean, seriously. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, hold the phone. I said, you got to be kidding me. Are they that desperate? Do they think we're that stupid to think that all these people, these candidates that were basically bitter rivals of each other, and the Democratic debate I saw last year turned out to be a clown show. And you really think that the Democrats are going to just stick together and, whoa, let's be for Biden? Are you really think that? They're all in it for themselves. They know they're going to get some money out of this. That's why they're all linking together. I'm just waiting for the day for the Democratic National Convention and the Democratic Party in power in itself to just completely implode and have glitter basically splatter everywhere and splatter on everything. Because I'm like, really, guys? So right now, when all this glitter explodes and goes everywhere and spills on everybody, Trump's going to just walk through all this mess unscathed and and be like, vote for me for president. That's the way it's going to be. Um, I mean, I just like his. I have to take a side note and say I admire Trump's chutzpah. Like he just doesn't care what you say. He just go about his business. He just like whatever. I'm here to help America and keep America great. I'm not worried about these little side shows I'm putting on. And oh boy, are the Democrats putting on a side freak show with this? You got Bernie Sanders supporting his arch rival on the Democratic side, and you have Biden's former help coming in to back him. I'm like, this is so pathetic. Like seriously, it's seriously. I mean, it's a complete clown show. My 3 points, like I said, Obama re-entering was like, what? I was like, whoa. You wake up on a nice spring sunny morning, and we're still in the wake of Passover. It'll be over in 2 days, and you just had Resurrection Sunday. So after all these events, spiritually, I feel like all this darkness has lifted. Um, Even in our entire atmosphere, our entire environment, I feel like this darkness has lifted and the sun is like coming in. I feel like there's more of a godly presence around us. And so that right there, that experience right there I had this morning, right before class, I feel like in deep down inside that this shutdown, this lockdown is coming to a close and a lot of things are coming to light. A lot of things are going to be exposed. I was like, hallelujah, thank you, God. Thank you, Lord Jesus. I thank you for this lifting of the atmosphere and everything. I thank you. And then lo and behold, here comes in breaking news, the Obamas now support Joe Biden. I'm like, really? Really? Okay, we're going to see how far this goes. And I'm here to tell you, from the trajectory of things, it isn't going to go very far. Because if you look at the whole past recent events of the past few months, the trajectory for Trump supporters, that's steadily growing. Like I said, still get out and vote. Don't just rely on the trajectory of where Trump is headed in terms of victory. Still get out and vote. Do not pass this opportunity up. Get out and vote. Stick it to the media, Hollywood, these Democrats, and these elite politicians of who's boss. We are the boss. We tell the politicians what we want because the government, the Congress, everybody, the U.S. Congress works for America. But lately they've got it twisted and gotten it backwards. And we need to remind them of who we are. And we're the ones that put you in office to do a job to serve the citizens. If you don't do your job, then guess what? You're fired. So, like I said, people, wake up. Don't let these people run and ruin your life when you have the power to vote them out. So, again, like I said, this is crazy. Obama enters the scene. Again, Joe Biden is a creep, and he cannot resist sniffing people and things in broad daylight during public ops where there's cameras and everything. This man has the gall to continue to do these creepy things and sniffing kids and touching. And, ugh, you're sniffing and touching like that's inappropriate. It's creepy. And then you were part of the 1994 crime bill that led to mass black incarceration. And then, like I said, these Democrats will stop at nothing. They have like the worst of the worst candidates running on the Democratic side, and they think that they're going to win Trump over. Are you for real? Even people that are Democrats don't like who's running for Democrats right now, for the president right now. A lot of people I spoke to that are Democrat, they cannot stand any of the candidates that were running. They don't like none of them. So I'm actually going to show you that it's not the voters that's the problem. It's the people that they vote into power that's the problem. And the people that are there are just horrible. I won't be surprised at the DNC if their next guest speaker of honor would be the devil himself. Because it seems like the Democratic Party's platform has just gone completely insane and void of any any sanity whatsoever. And it's like their plans have just gotten really diabolical. I'm like, these people will stop at nothing to beat Trump. And I'm like, and all this going on, all you're doing is revealing yourself more and more. The veil is being pulled back more and more, and the world for all to see is seeing your true essence and your true nature. And you think you're helping America, you think you're blinding us, you think you're fooling us, but you're not. What you're actually doing is you're angering us to the point to where it's going to be an uprising, and people are tired. People are tired of these lying politicians in Congress. We're sick and tired. And this, the fact you guys, wanted to delete the stimulus checks that would help small businesses and help working families, yeah, you got it coming. I'm just saying, you guys have really showed your true colors, and it is you're for yourself. You're selfish, and you're for yourself, and you're not for America. And people are tired. They're sick and tired of it. So, like I said, get out and vote. Do not pass up this opportunity to stick it to these elite politicians to let them know who's boss. So, don't pass this opportunity up, guys. Do not. Get out and vote. Show them that you mean business. We can debate all we want, we can talk all we want, we can blog all we want, but what's really going to count is you get into that ballot and voting. That's what's going to count. That's where you make your argument. That's where you fight your battles, is in that ballot. So, on that note, again, those my 3 points. Obama re-entering, which is crazy. This is another pathetic, I think, race pandering attempt. Biden is creepy. And again, these Democrats, these Democrats in power, you guys have no shame whatsoever, don't you? No shame. They got no shame in your game. And your game is being exposed, and you're about to lose. You're at your own game you're trying to play. It's time to just hang it out, Democrats, and just accept that you can't brainwash and blindside America anymore. Your time is up. And on that note, thank you for watching. Stay posted for my next video. I'm going to talk about my transition into my new life after moving out of the city and how I'm much happier and much more at ease now living in the suburbs. And things are a heck of a lot cheaper than the city. I did not even realize, but that's going to be my next video. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.